Northeast Iowa Crop Report. Today I'm actually over in Bremer County, just west of Sumner, and give you a crop update. Again, I'm standing on the road because we had another nice line of showers come through here this afternoon, Wednesday afternoon. This place 2 or 3 days ago had 3 to 5 inches of rain, so tremendous amount of rain. These crops have really got to nitrogen, and the other nutrients are really taking off right now. Just have some excellent growing conditions, and that's exactly what we want. Right now, corn, the vast majority of it that was planted in that April 24th through May 4th window is at about V5 to V8. At about V7 is when those the corn plant decides how many kernel rounds it's going to make. And so it's crazy at this stage. You look off in the horizon, you can see some corn at V7, about that tall. It's actually determining the kernel rounds that ear of corn will have. And just incidentally, that's always even. So 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 kernel rounds. And it'll be later now that it determines how long, how many rows long it is. But as far as kernel rounds, it's determined right now. A couple things I'm seeing out there on the soybeans. One of them is the Japanese beetle. I'm down, earlier today I was down by Highway 3, which is about kind of the line as far as how far north the Japanese beetles come and get economic damage. But I did see one. Oh, well, he flew away on me. Either way, they're little shiny beetles. They have a little bit of green on them. Okay, as I was saying, as my first beetle flew away, the Japanese beetle, here's one here. See him in there. Oh, there he goes. Anyway, the Japanese beetles, the main threat they have is defoliation, where they eat out the chlorophyll on the leaf. A lot of times you'll be left with just the midribs and the veining of the leaf. You need about 30% defoliation before bloom, soybean bloom, to justify application. But you'll start seeing them. You'll see them in your gardens. You see them around the outside of your home, and defoliation is their main thing. On the corn, the main thing there is we will see some RGS, or rapid growth syndrome. That is where you're driving along and you maybe see 1 or 2 plants that have yellow, the top leaves coming out, and that's just because they grew so fast, they got bound up in the whorl, and they never were able to photosynthesize, and so there's no chlorophyll in that plant leaf. As soon as those do come open, it just takes a few days and that'll just go away because they'll start photosynthesizing. But that's rapid growth syndrome. You can actually see that just driving down the road. If you see some yellow leaves, that's what that is. Anyway, crop report from Northeast Iowa. My name is Benson. Like us, share us if you can. Once again, this is the crop report from Northeast Iowa.